Minecraft 1.18 is officially upon us. That is as good of time as any to start a new world, to start a new adventure, and to relearn Minecraft. I started playing back in 2012 or 2013. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I'm going to have to relearn the game entirely. Fortunately for me, they did add a wonderful feature, which is the craft recipe book here. And I am going to need it. I know all of the basic recipes, I know them well, but the game has become so complex. Honestly, Minecraft has reached a point I never would have imagined it doing. It used to be a simple building and survival game, and they have added so many features to the game. It's crazy. Did I really just do? Oh my. Okay, all right. Everything's fine. I definitely needed 5 crafting tables. It's great. Everything's great. I don't think there are any chests hidden in any of these homes here. I think this is a pretty barren village. I did load this world in once previously. Those leaves are really loud for me. I'm not sure if they're loud for you also. I did load in a bunch of worlds trying to find one that I saw having a lot of potential for building, for expansion, for exploration. I have already explored the general vicinity around this spawn area. Oh, I should probably craft a few more. I know that wooden tools are such a waste, but I don't want to start digging right this second, so we're just gonna roll with it. Let's do an axe and a shovel also. Whoops, 2, 3, 4. There we go. That's better. Break our... I honestly could just leave the crafting table behind. We don't need 5 of them, but I would feel rude, so we'll take it with us. There was a group of cows here earlier. We are going... There we go. We are going to need some leather boots because where we are headed is up and over this beautiful mountain pass here, because where I want to set up our nice little homestead is just on the other side. There's a nice flower forest, there's a lake at the bottom. It's a very pretty area. I could definitely see us living there for a long term. Are there more cows around? Because I need one more piece of leather to make my leather boots so that we can traverse the powdered snow. If I could find one more cow, that'd be fantastic. So I guess we can breed these guys. I don't know if we'll be coming back this way ever, but there's room in there for one more, so why not? Or since I just made another one, I will kill one of the parents. That's very morbid. I will kill one of the parents, and they will give me the additional leather. Oh my god, I'm gonna kill all 3 of them. I didn't mean to do this. Please stop. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, only one died, so that's the best possible outcome. There's 2 left. Let's make our boots, and I think I am going to leave this crafting table behind because we don't need 5 of them. We've got our bed, we've got our boots, we've got some food. We'll just turn all these into bread loaves. Now let's head for the hills. Let's head to our new home. Actually, hold that thought. Before we go to our new home, there is one other village over here. I don't think that there's chests in any of these huts. I think this is a rather barren village. I think I already said that. I do think that there is some stuff to be holden over in the other village. So let's head that way, and again, we'll kind of speed through this so that you don't have to live through the walk over there. Looks like it's rendering in nicely, but there is a gorgeous mountain settled just behind this village. Let's see what they've got for us. Oh, plenty of food. I'm glad I crafted all those other bread loaves because apparently I definitely needed them, just like our 5 crafting tables. Emerald, I have 0 use for it, but we'll take it anyway. I'll take the chest. Why not? I didn't want the flour, but it's in our inventory, so I guess we're keeping it. You could just go that way, and you'd be fine. cauldron, more bread. Hey, some pants. How about that? Throw those bad boys on there. This mountain is beautiful. I think that we should give it some sort of a name. I don't know exactly what yet. I was thinking of calling it Devil's Peak because as you see down here, there's this crazy awesome pit that I was thinking we could call Devil's Pit. So Devil's Peak, Devil's Pit. Or we could go the opposite direction and call it Devil's Pit and Heaven's Peak. I'm not sure. Throw the idea around until something sticks. It is very interesting. The only thing that bothers me is the floating blocks of dirt. But that's okay. Yeah, just very, very interesting terrain generation. So now that we've come all this way to explore the village, I get to make the now even longer trek up and over those mountains. So instead of you guys having to sit and suffer through that, you get to take the easy way over and speed through all this. And here we are, the Promised Land. There are many great things about this specific location. What I enjoy the most is all of the different types of terrains you can see from this one specific area. We've got these beautiful snow-covered mountains just behind us, this nice flat plain that gives us plenty of open space for building, and of course a beautiful flower forest just down the hill, and at the very center of everything, our own little lake. Flower forests are hands down my favorite biome. They are so pretty and peaceful and green and lush. And with a lake to top it all off, I'm not sure we could pick a better location for our initial homestead. And we have a broken nether portal over there. That's very cool as well. This whole area just is beautiful, and if you look, there's the way that the terrain, basically from the broken nether portal over there, the way the terrain goes is it sort of has its own natural pathway that works its way up where those trees are at. Of course, there's a tree in the way. Up and over that direction, and there's actually another village over there. So we need to scout out exactly where it is we want to start building our first house. Ideally, I would like to put it over here somewhere that's close to the edge. That way we have a very nice overlook of the lake. What's the point in living here if we don't get to enjoy the view all the time? I don't want to do a ton of terraforming. I'm thinking maybe right in this area where this group of trees is in that sticks out a little bit would be a great place. I think that's probably the best view that we're going to get. We'll have to clear those trees just so they're not blocking our line of sight. With that said, let's start clearing some of this space out and get ready to start building a nice little cabin. And just like that, we have our building pad cleared out just in time for a very beautiful sunset. Again, I cannot get over how crazy beautiful this game has become. I did mention that I didn't want to do a lot of terraforming. That went right out the window very quickly. I did have to extend the ground this way a little bit. You can still see where some of the dirt blocks are that haven't changed to grass yet. I think we will end up cutting into this hillside a little bit more and pushing it back even further just so that we can fit the build here. And we cannot build a cabin without materials. So I am going to, actually I'll leave that fence post, but I am going to take another fence post with us. And we are going to head this direction. So in theory, if we follow the edge of this mountain, hill, not really sure what to call it, honestly. If we follow the edge of this, then in theory, we should come up on a taiga biome. Oh, come on, donkey. There we go. So now the question is, what part of the trees do we want to... Are those foxes? So that was really convenient. We've got a spruce forest here and a dark oak forest right over there. Could not have worked out better. Alright, so this is not exciting at all. I am going to chop down a bunch of trees, spruce and dark oak, get a couple of stacks worth of wood and enough saplings to grow trees back at home. And after I'm done, I'll meet you guys back here. I got a couple stacks of wood collected and plenty of saplings to keep us going. I also found a concerningly large building over there. I was gonna go check it out, but thought maybe I should figure out what exactly it is before I go in guns a-blazing, and it sounds like it's probably a pretty nasty place. So, we know it's here, and we can come back to it in the future when I feel more equipped to tackle something like that. Oh boy. And the sun's sitting. Alright, cool. So, oh no, did I leave my bed behind? Oh, this is bad. This is so bad. Which direction did I come from? I don't want to be lost in the forest at night. Did I really leave my bed behind like that? Okay, there's the river. Don't panic. No need to panic. How could this happen? Go, donkey, go. How could I leave my bed behind? What an idiot. There we go. Crisis averted. And on that very unfortunate note, away we go. This is the same mountain that... Ooh. Very interesting. This is the same mountain that is across from where we are going to build a cabin. So in theory, if we just head this direction, we should get a very nice view of our future home. And there's the village. So that worked out really well, and I did not realize it was this close. More donkeys. Donkeys everywhere and not a horse to be seen. Oh yeah, that's really nice. I turned my render distance up, but the recording software already has a hard time maintaining a decent FPS, so we'll just leave the render distance where it's at and enjoy our half of a view. So this marks, what, 3 villages in 1 episode? I will lead my guy around here. Anything? Nope. Sure not. Nope. Oh my gosh, this place is tiny. Well, 2x3. It's kind of ridiculous. Oh. Is this gonna be a bust on... There's a chest with 2 pieces of bread and leather armor. No. Could be better, I suppose. What do we got in here? Not a single thing. Alright. I just checked this one, didn't I? I did. These are some incredibly talkative villagers. Oh, you won't fit through there, will you? Oh man, did I just get my donkey stuck? What am I stuck on? Why is there a tree here? He is stuck. I am so sorry, guys. I'm just gonna go ahead and destroy your light post. I apologize, but my donkey was stuck. So, what can you do? Did I even go in that house and check it out? No, I didn't, because there's an entire tree in the way. Ooh, a blast furnace. Otherwise, nothing interesting. Okay. Whoops. I'll just leave that torch as a kind gesture. Ooh, chest. And bread. You can keep your saplings. And here's one more for the road. Alright. What is it with the trees just in the middle of the walkways around here? What is with the trees in the middle of every single walkway? What is going on? What was that noise? There's so much noise. This is a blacksmith shop. They brought these back? That is wow, there's good stuff in this chest. Obsidian, iron. Oh, horse armor. Can you put horse armor on a donkey, or is that reserved for horses only? Okay, horses only, apparently. And we are out of houses this direction. This is a very interestingly generated... Oh my gosh, it just keeps going. Oh, there is lava. Wow, this is a very interestingly generated village. Come on, don't... I went way further than I meant to, and now my donkey's stuck up there. Great! I'd leave it behind, but he has all of our wood, so that's not really an option. Which means I now get to figure out how I'm going to get back up here. I had dirt in my inventory before I left to go get the wood, and I was like, oh, I won't need that. It's probably fine. Turns out it's not fine, and I did need that. Why would this village be constructed this way? This is horrible. Oh boy. My shovels. Wow. Could this day get any worse? Oh my goodness. Okay. Alright. That was not as bad as I thought it was. I made a very big deal out of that. Turns out I may have overreacted slightly. Right. Lead. Donkey. Let's go. Apparently you cannot lead an animal off a cliff. Which is dumb. But whatever. You can ride him off though, apparently. And what? I need to watch where I'm going, apparently. Spooky ooky. I came down here for nothing. Probably could have told from up there that, is that... I just came from there, right? Or did I come from... What? This village doesn't make the least bit of sense. And... convenient. Ooh, emeralds. I'll take them. I threw apples on the ground back in the forest, and I feel like I should have kept them. Alright. And the sun is setting. That is our cue to skedaddle off this direction. Gorgeous. Oh my gosh. I don't think I can get far enough away. More bees? Bees and donkeys just everywhere, apparently. Oh, there's even a bee up there. I will stop here and set up camp so that those poor villagers don't get wiped out. And also so I don't have to deal with anything either. Alright, the final stretch of the trip home, and then we can start working on our build. See, I feel like standing over there and looking this direction, it feels like that whole ride around should take significantly longer than it does. But I feel like that went by fairly quickly. I was gonna go put him back in his pen over there, but I'm gonna need the stuff out of his saddlebags. Okay, perfect. So that's unfortunate. I think on that note, we are gonna end the episode. Now that we have our supplies, I am going to plant some saplings and get our own little forest going so we have plenty of materials for this build. Otherwise, I think that is going to mark the end of the episode. Thanks for watching. I'm really excited for this new world. I hope you are too. We will see you in the next one.